Welcome to You Are the Supermodel, where you are the supermodel no matter your age, shape, or height. My name is Liana.
And I'm Angela, and we have a great show planned for you today, all about fashion and how you can let your inner supermodel shine on the outside. So get ready to create your style with us on today's episode of
You Are the Supermodel.
There's a lot of art in fashion these days. It seems like anything goes almost. So we have an example of that, of anything goes, in some of our shoes here done by our friend Tattoo Tina. Check out these shoes. What she does is she designs the bottom of the shoe. So she takes, if you can see that, she takes the bottoms and she bedazzles them or puts rhinestones and paint and glitter and things like that. What do you think about these?
Not my favorite. I don't know how I feel about this big flower right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but can you see this? Over here, this flower.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm feeling that. That's,
you know, I like the general idea.
From the top, I think they look really cute. But
yes. But I like the general direction she's going. You know, it was like 5 years ago that Christian Louboutin came out with the red bottoms, and how hot are red bottoms? I mean, even still that trend. Yeah, it's a trend that has been. I mean, it's stayed around. It hasn't gone out. It's a status symbol. You want red bottoms, so I like the idea of where she's going with it, but it might be a little much, like you're saying, like the flower and.
Now this one is an idea I can get behind. This one says on it, "You are the supermodel."
Yeah.
And it's got little palm trees and a little boat and water and a dolphin, and see that? That's really cool. I'm sorry.
It is really cool.
And it reminds me of Florida, and so I'm a Florida girl. This is perfect.
Yeah, I like it. And we like the statement, you know, anything that says you are the supermodel, I can definitely I can feel that.
I could wear these. These are good.
Yes.
And then we have these shoes here, kind of like the Tommy, what are they? The Tom's shoes that they have now.
Oh, yeah.
They're just kind of like you can slide these on and wear them.
You know what these remind? These remind me of Keds. Do you remember Keds?
Oh
like
my God,
back in the day, or like in 5th grade, rocking your Keds. They made a comeback.
Yeah, I would wear a pair of Keds now.
So I guess, I mean, the idea behind this is you can do it at home, you know? I mean, art and fashion, anything goes. I mean, I really do think it kind of does these days. And
yeah, absolutely.
This person's actually a really good artist.
Yeah,
way better than I could ever dream of being. But, and again, supermodel. We like that.
Exactly. You are the supermodel.
I mean, you could take this idea and you could, you know, sketch out a simple design and do some shoes on your own, you know? I think you could do that.
Absolutely.
So, what else have you seen that's art and fashion? Does this make you think of anything else?
Well, I watch a lot of Project Runway, and you know, recently they had a episode where they went to a museum and then they had to create something from what they were inspired by inside of the museum, and I thought that was really, really cool. One of them was like a bubble wrap dress, so I thought that the bubble wrap dress was a pretty neat idea. They painted it all black, and then they had to design their own fabric, and the fabric, it was pretty cool. It had faces on it. Can't really describe the faces. It was kind of like scared, but I don't know. It looked really neat, though. You guys, I guess you just have to see it, and you know, it was something that was kind of out there, but it worked.
That does sound kind of cool. That made me think of like do you remember duct tape when like everyone was making the duct tape clothes? You don't remember that?
Nope.
Okay. Wow. It started with like the wallets, and everyone made duct tape wallets, and then there was like this trend of like you can do anything with duct tape. So people were making like wedding dresses and all these crazy things with duct tape, and they came up with a scholarship where you could send in pictures of what you created with duct tape and get rewarded for, you know, get school money for what you created with duct tape. So
yeah, I never heard of that. Never did it. No.
Maybe it was just like a thing around me. Hopefully I'm not the only one.
No, I'm sure you're not. No, I mean, I was very alternative when I was in high school and things, so I did a lot of those weird things, but duct tape was never one of those things that I did.
I can't say that I was into it either, but I do remember seeing it. So, were you ever into like any sort of fashion, like trends like this? I tend to be a little conservative, so this is a little out there for me. But
I do. You know, when I do decide to get my nails done, I like the stiletto nails. I like the pointy-toed shoes.
What's stiletto nails?
Those are those long fingernails that are pointy at the tips.
Okay.
Or rounded.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, and you can actually, there's a new one now where you color underneath of your nails a different color. So
gosh, well, nail art, that sounds
kind
like
of
a
mimics
segment
these shoes
for
almost.
yeah, nail art sounds like a segment for another show, because I feel like we could definitely spend some time talking about the trends that are going on with nail art. But we have more Supermodel coming up for you right after this.
Well, that was a great episode of You Are the Supermodel. We cover everything from some crazy looking shoes to some cool looking bras and also some makeup tips.
You know, I love when we talk about makeup on the show, because I'm guilty of getting stuck in a makeup rut, doing the same thing over and over and over. And when we talk about makeup on the show, it helps me get some new ideas for what I can use.
Absolutely. I do the same exact thing. I'm always looking for new and exciting ways to put on my makeup, whether it's a really nice day look or a night look.
Well, until next time, check us out on our website, youarethesupermodel.tv, and definitely tune in for the next episode of
You Are the Supermodel.
Create your style with us. Welcome to You Are the Supermodel, Create Your Style with us. I'm your host, Angela, and at You Are the Supermodel, we believe that every woman has an inner supermodel, an inner diva, and we want to help you find yours. We have a great health and fitness show planned for you today with topics all about helping you find a happy, healthier you. Now get ready, get excited, because we're going to transform you on today's episode of You Are the Supermodel. There is so much on the market today about how to lose weight. There's all these gimmicks. There's a ton of books that you can read. Everyone on TV, everyone on the radio is talking about the next big thing on how to lose weight. I'm going to tell you that proper weight loss is so much simpler than everyone is making it. Proper weight loss can be summed up in 4 steps. I'm going to tell you these, and you're going to think, why do they pay the big bucks? Because they are that simple. Are you ready for them? Number 1. Eat whole foods. Number 2, eat often. Number 3, drink water. And number 4, exercise. So let's talk about number 1, eating whole foods. There's 4 categories of whole foods. So the first one is fruits and vegetables. You definitely want to make sure that you're eating enough fruits and vegetables. The recommendation is 5 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. Most Americans only get 3 servings of fruits and vegetables. So definitely put more fruits and vegetables in your diet. They're low in calories and you get a lot of them. So it's a way to bulk up meals without adding a lot of extra calories. The second category of whole foods is going to be your lean proteins. So watch the serving here. So it's not unlimited. 5 to 7 ounces of lean proteins. These are things like your fishes and lean chicken breast, even beef, but make sure you choose lean cuts. You want to stick with filet mignon or sirloin or 94% ground beef. So as long as you're watching the portion and making sure it's a lean cut, that's what you want to look for. The third category of whole foods is your whole grains. So things like brown rice, things out there, these super grains like quinoa and bulgur and barley. These are great. They taste so good. If you haven't tried them, definitely rush to the store today and try them. you're going to want to have a half a cup. So 1 to 2 servings of whole grains, but a serving is a half a cup. So be aware of that, because even though they're packed with fiber, they're going to keep you full. That fiber is going to help transport nutrients into your body. It can add calories if you're not watching the portion size. The fourth category of whole foods is your dairy. So things like milk, yogurt, cheese. Look for low-fat cheese. Look for yogurts that aren't packed with sugar, because even though it's yogurt, even though it's saying that it's healthy for you, it has calcium, it has vitamin D, all of those things are true, but if we're packing it full of sugar, that's going to outweigh the benefits of that yogurt. So watch for that. Also with milk, you want to choose 1% or skim. So number one of eating properly, losing weight properly, is eating whole foods. Number 2 is eating often. So you want to make sure that you're fueling your body with proper fuel often. Your metabolism is like a fire. You want to keep it burning throughout the day. If you throw paper on the fire, which is processed foods, it's going to burn out. But if you throw wood on the fire, your whole foods, it's going to keep burning and working for you throughout the day. So definitely you want to eat every 2 to 3 hours. 1 to 200 calories is a proper fueling. So focus on that as you're thinking about what to eat every 2 to 3 hours. The third thing that you want to focus on when trying to lose weight properly is drinking water. Water in and of itself is not a miracle worker. Water is not something that is going to magically make weight fall off of you. What water is going to do is replace those calorie-laden beverages that you're used to drinking. So sodas, juices, sure, juice, it has fruit, it's healthy. Yeah, it has a ton of sugar. So by replacing it with water, you can save yourself 300 to 500 calories a day, or even more, depending on what you're used to drinking. So definitely try to drink 64 ounces of water a day. And then after that, have some calorie-free beverages. The last thing that you want to do for proper weight loss is exercise. Again, no magic formula with exercise. Be careful not to use exercise as an excuse to eat more, but definitely exercise is so good for helping you boost your calorie burning as you're losing weight. So the 4 things you're going to do, again, are eat whole foods, eat often, drink water, and exercise. So those things will definitely put you on your way to proper weight loss. We have more health and fitness coming up with You Are the Supermodel. Stay tuned. Okay. You've been eating healthier, you've been working out, you're feeling better, and you're ready to go out and show off that hot body that you have been working so hard for. And you should be. You're a supermodel. Part of being a supermodel is living a super life. So get excited, get ready, start planning things with your friends, getting out and doing some things to help improve, to start improving your life. We have a suggestion for you. We went to Florida Eco Safaris and did all of the fun things that they have to offer there. I was too scared to do it, but I put Michelle up there as a guinea pig, and it was so much fun that you know it'll be me up there next time. Take a look. Okay, that was a lot of fun. So hopefully you'll be able to do that soon. I know I will definitely be out there, but there's tons of stuff that you can do. You can get out and you can go biking, you can go hiking, you can go swimming, you can go running. Don't run on the treadmill anymore. The treadmill's like from 1990. Let's get out there. Let's get out in the beautiful weather and be enjoying it. Show people the body, girls. Let's do this. It is so much fun to do. Grab your friends. Don't meet a friend for coffee. Meet a friend to get out there and get active. Go to the beach. Go play volleyball or go play tennis. Involve your friends. When you have friends that are going to participate in the healthy lifestyle with you, you'll be more likely to stick to it. So definitely be formulating that group of friends that's going to support you in this new healthy lifestyle that you have. Make sure that you get your family involved as well. You don't want to just be doing this on your own. So go hiking, go biking, go kayaking, get whatever it is, get out there, show off the new you. And definitely don't change your channel, because we will be back right after this with more You Are the Supermodel. I hope that you've had as much fun as I have on today's show. I am so excited to make that healthy frappe at home and even more excited to go see our friends at Florida Eco Safari. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will see you next time on You Are the Supermodel. Create your style with us.
Welcome to You Are the Supermodel. I'm your host, Liana, and on this episode of You Are the Supermodel, we're going to be talking about skin hydration. Plus, we also have an interview with Karen E. Taylor. She has an award-winning series it's a book series about vampires, and it's going to be really exciting, so you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned for more of You Are the Supermodel, where you can create your style with us. Welcome back. On this segment, we're talking about water, hydration. What can it do for you? What can it do for your body? First of all, water is very, very important. If you're not getting in enough water, you definitely want to start. It's going to help you hydrate your skin. It's going to help all of your vital organs to function properly so that you can get through your day. You're going to have a lot more energy. You're going to feel so much less fatigued throughout the day if you're getting enough water into your system. The body is made up of 2/3 water, so that's a lot of water. Most people, unfortunately, they don't get enough water in every day. The minimum they say is about 8 cups of water per day, but in reality, you probably need to drink a lot more. The minimum for your organs to function is actually 2 liters of water, so that's what, half a gallon of water? Is that half a gallon? I think it's half a gallon of water. So quite a bit of water. If you're exercising, if you're outside doing sports, sweating a lot, you definitely have to get in a lot more water. And I see a lot of people, they're outside jogging and it's hot and it's humid, especially here in Florida, and they don't have water with them. And I always think, like, what's going to happen to this person if they get so hot and start to pass out from this heat because they're losing so much water from their system, but they have nothing to replenish themselves with. So you could see how important that is. And not to mention the health benefits of drinking more water, what it can do for you. It helps to flush out toxins from a heavy workout, or it helps to just flush out toxins in general from the things that we inhale or consume without our knowledge. Sometimes there are certain chemicals inside of the foods we eat and things that we drink that we don't even realize are there. And we ingest these things, and water is just going to help to get those things moving through our system a lot faster. It's great for your skin if you've got dry skin, if you've got acne problems. You can help to really clear those things up by just drinking more water throughout your day. So the best thing really to do is skip the sodas, skip the sweet iced teas, drink more water. If you can't just drink plain water, they have those little sugar-free Mios now. You can stick one of those inside of the water if it's going to help you to drink more water. I prefer, for myself, actually, just lemon. Lemon in my water works beautifully. And actually, lemon is another one that you can use to help make your skin more beautiful. And who doesn't want beautiful, glowing skin? Especially ladies out there, you're trying to find your own inner supermodel and you're not drinking enough water. Like, that's the first thing you'll hear anybody tell you, that if you're looking to have better skin or better, healthier lifestyle, your brain function is going to be better if you drink more water. The brain is actually made up of 90% water, so definitely drinking more water is going to help all of those things be better. So think about that. Think about how much water are you taking in every day, and what can you do to take in more water. Think about if you're doing anything outside, remember to bring some water with you. That's a great thing to do, and especially have small kids at home, if you want to take them out to the park, instead of bringing high seas and Capri Suns with you out to the park, try bringing, water. You start them early on drinking more water so that they don't get into the habit of not drinking enough like most of us do. So if you can start them early, they're not going to have a problem when they get older with consuming enough or, not enough rather. They're not going to have the same types of issues that some people have that don't consume enough water. The fatigue that you get in the middle of the day can easily be taken care of by just drinking more water. And people turn to caffeine and caffeinated drinks, but all they really need to do is drink some cold ice water, and honestly, that really helps to just lift everything. You feel more energized, you feel better, you feel healthier, and it just feels good. So that's, what can you do at home to make yourself more healthy? What can you do to drink more water? I'd like to hear some of the tips that you might have at home about what you're doing now to drink more water, just to be healthy for you, for your family, for your children, whomever is important to you. Just send that information to us at You Are the Supermodel TV, and we're definitely going to probably talk about this again. So it's something that needs to be talked about more than just once, I think. So if you can send us some of the tips that you're doing at home, that'd be really great. We can read those on the air on one of our next episodes. And we'll talk to you soon, back here on You Are the Supermodel. Hello, welcome back to You Are the Supermodel. We have Karen E. Taylor with us, and she has written an award-winning vampire series. Hi, Karen, how are you?
I'm great, Leanna. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much. What inspired the vampire series?
It goes back a long, long way. When I was a little girl, I was frightened of almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ghosts, demons, devils, people with axes. The only thing that actually never scared me were vampires.
Huh.
So as a result, I saw a lot of vampire movies, and I read a lot of vampire novels as I got older, and I just decided I wanted to try it myself. Try writing a novel, and it turned into 7 books, and it was a lot of fun and a lot of hard work too.
Yeah, I can imagine writing 7 books would be a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
I know that the main character in your book is a vampire named Deirdre. Apparently she has red hair as well, is that right?
Yes, she does. Yeah, she does. And she comes from Kansas.
So what inspired Deirdre as being the main character in your book series?
I'm not sure where she came from. I wanted to make her different from most vampires, so I gave her a hair color that most vampires wouldn't have,
Mm-hmm.
at least at the time. I had her come from a place where most vampires you'd not expect to meet a vampire from Kansas.
Right, yeah, no,
And
not at all.
her character just developed as the books went on. I wanted to make her female because at the time, there was a lack of strong female characters in vampire fiction. Most of the characters, the females, were just there as decoration. Dracula's wives, who don't even have a name.
Mm-hmm.
They're just Dracula's wives. And they show up and they look pretty and then they go away. So I wanted to introduce a strong female vampire into the genre.
Right, I think that a lot of us can appreciate that. It's true that there's a lot of male vampires out there. What was it, Interview with the Vampire? They made a movie out of that one. That was all about guys. That was the main character. But what's interesting, I think, about your book is that you have a husband and wife team. It's not just Deirdre. She's actually married. She's got a husband, and she has a kid. They have a kid together, right?
That's kind of given away the ending of the book. I guess book number 6. We know that she's pregnant. Yes, they do eventually have a child together. Takes a while for them to actually produce a child because, as a vampire, it's difficult to conceive a child. She has another daughter though that was born at the same time that she was turned into a vampire,
Mm-hmm.
who shows up, Lily, and she was told, Deirdre was told that the baby that she bore was a stillborn.
Okay.
So they buried the baby, and she completely forgot about. Well, didn't ever forget about it, but she moved on with her life. And roundabout book number 4, we find out that Lily, the baby, did not die. She came to awareness in the grave and dug her way up, and has spent most of her life trying to get the mother who left her for dead. So we have some interesting familial relationships in the book.
Absolutely. I'm really sorry about that. I didn't realize that was in something that everybody knew just at this time. I mean,
well,
the
books
tidbit from the.
Yeah, this is a re-release. All recently a re-release of all the books, so they have been out, so all the fans know how it ends.
Okay. Well, can you just tell us what are your plans with the daughter, with Lily, if any? Is there going to be another book about just her, or what are your plans with that?
I'm not sure. Everybody wants more vampire novels from me. All my fans and all the people that have read me say, "Oh, please, please write another one." But I've just not been on that page these days. So I've started off on a completely different kind of series that I'm working on right now.
What kind of series is that?
The first book is called "Bring Me the Heart of St. Lawrence O'Toole." It's a paranormal romance chick lit kind of book. My main character
kind of like
is
50 Shades of Grey.
chick lit. And my main character is a demon or a half demon, and she and 2 of her friends, a vampire and a guardian angel, team together. So it becomes sort of a paranormal Charlie's Angels, with real angels and demons and vampires.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually having a lot of fun with it.
That sounds really cool, actually. I think I'd really like to read that one too.
But once again, it's female characters.
Awesome. Female power.
I must always write about women. I figure there's enough people out there writing from a male point of view. We need more strong female characters.
Absolutely. I completely agree with that. I am one of those people I admire and look up to women that can do that, and I'd really like to see a strong female role in the movies I watch and the books that I read. So I really appreciate that. I'm sure a lot of our viewers do as well. And I want to thank you so much for joining us today, Karen.
Okay. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much for sitting through here. And
the new book that comes out in August. Can you see that? It's Blood Red Dawn. It's the last installment in the Vampire Legacy.
And when does it come out?
Story. This is the one you have to read.
Okay. And when does that one come out?
It comes out in August.
In August. Okay. So you heard it.
Stores, and it's available in ebook and regular book, and we're real excited about it.
All right. Great. Okay. Thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. That was Karen E. Taylor. You have to read her Vampire series. It's an award-winning series. We'll be right back with more You Are the Supermodel. Thank you for joining us today on You Are the Supermodel. We went over a lot of topics, and from hydration, we talked to Karen about her vampire book series, award-winning vampire book series. So definitely remember to go out there and pick that up, see what it's all about, and visit our website at youarethesupermodel.tv and tell us what you think, what you would like to see on maybe some upcoming episodes. We love hearing from our fan base. So if you could just do that, that'd be awesome. If you missed anything on today's episode, you can also find it at youarethesupermodel.tv. So check it out, and we'll see you next time on You Are the Supermodel. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.